Hello, once again, boys and girls, children of all ages. It's that time of year again. Actually, it's that time. It's TFP, your favorite podcast in the whole wide world. Uh, Basically, probably the best podcast that you listen to now because we don't give a fuck what you think about us. And with me, as always, he's the nerd middle master. He is. He's the man of many hats and the googly master. Don't piss him off because he's gonna pop your eyeballs off and sell them on the black market. He is
Stabby
all the
stab
way
stab.
from Raleigh, North Carolina. It is Mr. Rick from Splinter Reality. How are you doing, sir? And do
Uh,
not point at me.
he's like, don't poke things with things. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm alive, man. I've made it through this short work week for the Muggle job, so I am
Oh,
I'm
you guys are
working
off.
hard. Yeah,
You guys
uh,
are off on Thursday, right?
yeah, Thursday and Friday. Ooh,
Oh, look
yeah.
at
Ooh, look
you.
at that. That's so wonderful. I'm shy, Mr. Penguin, but you gotta go back to the zoo. Like, oh man, it's I can't tell you how tired I am, but
How
if I,
tired are you?
but if I were to try to express this in terms of uh let's say I'm 6 Xanax tired. Like
Wow.
I'm if you were to take 6 Xanaxes and then try to function, that's about how I am. I'm plowing through. I'm getting there. I'm going to be okay. Life is great. Just keep
Life is great.
just
Life
keep swimming. Just keep swim. I feel like Dory from fucking uh
from Finding Nemo.
from Finding Nemo. Just
Oh,
keep
I'm always
swimming.
like Dory, especially when Gail was trying to tell me something. I was like, "Oh, look at that, squirrels!"
It's like I get really offended when anyone says that I have ADHD. Hey, squirrel. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's it. Oh God. So
So
you're
how's
just
your week been, man? What's
oh Jesus effing Christ. Are you
Jeez.
okay? Let's see. Well, I didn't see Christ, so whatever.
Oh,
I
Christmas
said that a
tree.
whole bunch of times. Now, we know we had a hot spell. We had a heat wave over here,
Heat
right?
wave.
Heat
A
wave.
tropical heat wave.
So everybody wants to come into my freezer because they're overheated, so they go
Wait,
into the
wait, wait,
freezer.
wait, wait. Hold on. So you had your Melissa Etheridge moment? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, basically.
Come to my freezer.
Yeah,
Come
there you go.
inside. Sit by this milk carton here.
Okay, stick to your narrow metal master.
Yeah, her. Okay.
So, um, okay. I'm just gonna say this because we got a lot of shit to fucking talk about.
This thing, these.
So Friday, Friday comes around and they're like, you have a whole bunch of ice came in, right? I was like, okay,
Yes.
8 pounds of ice. 30 some 28. I counted. I kid you not. If they found room, they put a fucking pallet of ice. I counted.
Wow.
That had to be before even before I took a pallet out of ice. It was close to 30 pallets ice.
30 pallets of ice. Now, for the people at home, how big is a pallet?
A pallet now, the pallet of ice contains 120 bags, 16-pound bags.
So 16 times 120. Is that what you just said?
Yep. 120 bags,
That is a
16 pounds
fuck
each.
ton.
Yeah, that's a funk
That is
ton.
a metric
Yeah,
fuck ton. Actually, isn't that like that's the weight of
my
uh
ex-wife, yes.
well, wow. That is the weight of the world, man. That is That's how much trouble is weighed.
Okay.
Troubles are
I mean, seriously, even in the bakery freezer where we don't, all the bakery shit goes, they had at least 5 pallets in there. They had pallets in one freezer. They had pallets. The only place they didn't have, I was like, I'm surprised you didn't put it in the fucking dairy freezer, in the dairy, because it's too whatchamacallit, it's only like 50, 60 degrees in there. Where ours is like fucking minus 45.
minus 45.
Yeah.
So is your freezer measured in Kelvin?
No. Yes.
Yeah, Celsius is probably the
Celsius, yes. You
Kelvin would
said
like
Kelvin.
if you get absolute zero where everything freezes, that
Yeah.
would be something.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. I remember when I used to have my ZZ Top beard and used to get water on it. And I used
Oh
to
no, you
go into the freezer, come out, and I would have icicles. I would flip the kids out all the time. Like if I came out of the freezer, like that. And here's the funny thing. I'll go into the because we have a cooler just with eggs, milks, and butter, right? So everybody who goes into that freezer, it's like, oh, it's cold in here. I was like, motherfucker. I was like, go over to the fucking go over to freezer and let me know how that feels.
Yeah, like
This is a walk in the park.
this isn't cold. This is cool. This
Yeah,
is
this
this
is
is
cool.
brisk, maybe.
Yeah,
I would
because
even go so far to say that it is a titbit nipply, but it is
your kids
not
will be
cold.
fucking frozen.
She'll
His
see it
kids will be
later,
frozen.
darling. She can't close her eyes. They're frozen open.
Yeah. So after that, I mean, I just lost my shit and whatever. And so I decided Joseph's taking kickboxing, he's learning Muay Thai, a little bit of Muay Thai and all that. He's learning all elbows now. The close elbow, the thing, that elbow, this elbow, things that could break shit, break bones. I was like, oh, that's not going to be good. I was like, if he does everything right and he connects, there might be a broken nose on somebody's face, but we won't say on who it would be.
Well, so um most people don't get is that your training for
Right.
things like Muay Thai help you really
His instructor is fucking amazing. I like this instructor because he is like he's keeping him on his toes. He's doing this, he's doing that, and it's more. It's not in a boxing ring. It's more, you know, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. I mean, his warm-ups are fucking vicious.
oh yes.
I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
damn. And that's before he even starts doing boxing or kickboxing or whatever he decides to do today. So this week, some Joseph's legs were hurting him or whatever. So he bowed out of the baseball game, of the minor league game, which I have season tickets to. So Gail was working. I was like, "What time are you getting off?" I was like, 4 o'clock. I was like, do you want to go to the Blue Claws game tonight? Because Joseph can't go. I was like, "Do you want to go?" She goes, "Yeah, okay, that's cool." I was like, so we did the whole thing. We did the Wendy's and we went to the big. It was Irish Heritage Night. All right.
Okay.
So we're waiting, we're waiting, and we get there, and they're selling these balls that have you can use it as a ping pong. you know how you bang, 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 like a punch ball, right? And they were like the like I'm gonna say like the Earth, but it was blue. Okay.
Right.
So you know, I see that smile. I see where you think you know where I'm going with this.
I might, but I want you to get there.
Okay. So I got one, she got a blue ball, and I got a blue ball. Okay. And she goes, "Oh, I'll put it in my pocketbook." I was like, "Oh, this is the first time you ever have my blue balls in your pocketbook. You got my
Nice.
you got my balls in in your
You
pocket."
got the balls. You got the balls in your pocket.
I was like, "Let's go buy a hot dog, then you can put my piece in your pocketbook." So you
You
have the
got
whole piece.
you got and you stuff it all
Yeah.
in your purse.
So yeah, so we went to the game, and you know, we sit over in the outfield and all that. Now, mind you, I'm sitting there and there's a home run coming my way, right? I see the ball sail over my head. I was like, "Oh, there's the ball. There goes the ball." And the ball bounces. It bounces towards thing. I see at least 20 to about close to 10 to 20 kids go flying towards the ball. I was like, my son would truck all of them. I'm like, seriously. I would be like, "Joe," I was like, "don't go back there because it's going to be a fisticuff." I was like, "Nah, I'm sorry. Nah, nah." So, you know, of course, I'm more annoying to my wife as I usually am. So I go and we go walking over. Thank God we left at like the fifth or sixth inning because in the second inning, in the seventh inning, the other team scored 11 runs and they lost. The Blue Claws lost 11 games, 11-1. So anyway, of course, there was a thing. I was like, "Oh, ice cream," you know, the ice cream man, whatever. I was like, and of course, me being like the 52-year-old kid that I am, I go, "Ice cream! I want ice cream! I
I want
want
ice
ice cream!
cream.
I want ice
Lieutenant
cream!"
Dan, ice cream.
So let me ask you a question.
You.
Now, you're a fellow, you know Jersey.
I
You
do know Jersey. I love the
okay?
great state of New Jersey, the Garden State.
Yeah, I'm
The
trying to get the fuck out of there. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here.
you know,
And that that
I love the capital of New Jersey, Trenton,
uh,
where I used to run cable and get my life threatened on a daily basis.
okay, so we had now I want to get your opinion. I didn't post this up and all that. Would you go? Okay, I had two choices to make. Jersey Freeze. Have you ever been to Jersey Freeze?
Never been to a Jersey Freeze. Now I've been to a
Oh,
Tasty Freeze,
okay.
and I've
Or
been to a Carvel.
oh, Carvel's the awesome. We don't have many
Carvel.
Carvels around here. I think there's one, and that's in the Freehold Mall.
Oh, it's worth it. If I can get a Fudgy the Whale, I'm the happiest camper that ever camped.
Mm.
Yeah, like
I don't know
yeah,
if there's
Fudgy the
Carvel's down
Whale
by you.
and Cookie Puss.
Oh, wow. Cookie
You
Puss?
remember Cookie Puss?
I haven't, you know, there's only one mold.
There's only one. Yeah, that's why it's the same fucking shape.
Yeah, it's the same shape. They just turn it around.
They just switch that motherfucker on its side and
Yeah.
put a different
Cookie
icing on it.
Puss, Fudgy the Whale, Santa Claus.
Fudger the damn whale.
Now, the Easter Bunny was
Makes
a different one, wasn't it?
the Easter. So yeah, the Easter Bunny was no, not really. Cookie Puss it was still the Cookie Puss, but it
Yeah.
was but they did something different with the ears.
Yeah, that's yeah,
That's
well,
the
yeah.
only thing.
Oh
Yeah, I don't know
yeah,
how
yeah,
they
yeah,
did it
yeah.
with the ears, but I know they did it different with the ears.
Yeah, I think so.
Now, okay,
Um,
so so I'm gonna jump train real fast, okay?
oh, you didn't ride the train?
Cause I've got come on, ride the train, and ride it. Okay, when you go to a Carvel or a Dairy Queen or something like that, Do you
Right.
do the soft serve only? Do you do the dippies?
No, I
Or
don't do dippies.
or do you do their novelty items like the
Oh,
dilly
okay.
bar and shit like that?
No. Let's see. Oh, you got me. Okay. I'll break it down for you. If I'm in Dairy Queen, which I was going to pose this question to you, would you do Jersey Freeze or Dairy Queen?
So I haven't been to a Jersey Freeze, but everything that is Jersey and like straight ahead Jersey, like
Yeah.
people y'all don't know. Like so one of the hardest things about leaving the great state of New Jersey was not just, getting stuck on the turnpike. The hardest part about leaving New Jersey was leaving all these delicious food options behind because nobody does it like Jersey, especially like if you're talking about things that you find on the Jersey Shore, like hot dog vendors that are just, oh, it's to die for. Getting a nice Sabrettes, getting a Windmill hot dog. Shout
Ooh,
out if we can get a sponsorship from Windmill. Holy shit, that would be amazing.
yeah.
Guys, if you're listening, Windmill hot dogs. First off, go to the one in Red Bank, New Jersey.
Right.
That's one of my favorites. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
that's primo.
Yeah.
Um, now get yourself in. Don't just stop at their hot dogs. Get the Big Ed Burger. The Big Ed
Ooh.
Burger is one of my favorites. It's charcoal grilled.
Ooh.
It's
Nice. Okay.
perfect.
All
It
right.
it only has um, lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise. That is all it needs. It's a California style
Ah.
burger, and that's all it needs. It
Okay.
is so fucking good.
Okay. I'm gonna have to whatchamacallit. I'm gonna have to throw that one. I'm gonna have to take the lettuce off because I'm not no fucking rabbit. Now,
So,
so let's see. Back to your ice cream question. If I go to Carvel, it's gonna be. Let me see. I used to do the soft serve when they used to have the helmets,
oh yeah.
the baseball helmets, and I tried to eat every single one. My mother and my
Yep.
grandmother thought I was gonna get sick to my stomach.
Oh, but that whole thing was the coolest,
Oh,
man.
that was the coolest.
Like,
And then let's see.
so
When I
did you have a 7-Eleven near you?
Oh yeah, well I got seven actually
Do you
there's a Seven
remember
Eleven. What?
on the bottom of the Slurpee cups
Oh yeah,
during
yeah.
the
Okay.
summer, they used to
Right.
have the baseball, they were they
Oh yeah, yeah,
they
yeah,
were the
yeah.
motion graphics
Yeah,
where
I
you
think I
turn
remember
it and it
those.
would be like Bo Jackson swinging a baseball bat or
You know,
or Cal Ripken making a catch. Like,
now wow,
love those.
we're going all over the fucking place.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I had an agenda, but we fucked that
Oh,
up.
just wait. I've got some weirdo shit because like I've been going down a rabbit
Oh, I
hole.
got some weirdo shit too, but
Yeah, we're
whatever.
we're going to be all over
So
the fucking place today.
so I just love this fucking podcast.
This fucking podcast is where it's at, people. If you're just being introduced to this on Facebook and you're looking at it and like, what the fuck is going on, guys? That's normal. That
that
means that
this
means
is
you get it.
normalcy
If
for
you're like,
us.
what is going on? You get it. What the fuck is going on, people?
And when I come down to see Mr. Rick in Raleigh,
Shit
North
goes
Carolina,
crazy.
shit
Shit
gets
goes
real.
Shit gets real, dude, because we're sitting out on the back porch having a stogie, just shooting the shit. You can hear the cicadas in the background. Hold for cicadas. And oh my god. Like it gets nuts, man. And it's so blissful, right? When two, I won't even say like-minded people, but people who honor and respect each other
Right,
for
basically.
being the wacky people that we are.
Yeah.
Like, do we agree most of the time?
Maybe not.
I mean, we avoid the
Depends on what it
topics that we
is.
don't agree on. That's
Right,
how we do it.
exactly.
And you know what?
And that's
That's so
why we have no idea what we're doing.
yeah, all the time. Well, so
And
that's the thing, right? Like,
so what
while the
what were
rest of
we
the
talking
world's
about?
sitting there trying to fight each other, we're
Yeah.
sitting here just saying, "Well, you know what? That guy's funny as fuck. Let's keep playing."
Yeah. So what were we just talking about?
Um, uh, I I don't know, but that's
I think
okay.
we were talking about something about ice
We were
cream.
we were talking about ice creams. And
Okay.
then we were talking. Then I had a moment of where I was just like, "Oh my god, do you remember the Slurpees?" Because you brought up
Oh yeah.
the helmets,
Yeah.
and
Oh, okay,
like
gotcha.
everybody, if there was a Carvel around you, you collected the helmets. Every
Oh yeah.
kid in the '80s
Every kid
collected it.
had the helmet or almost completed the set. I don't think
Right.
anybody I know completed the set. They came close. They
It was
came close.
always
I
like
came close.
it was always a dumb team too. Like it wasn't even like it wasn't even like a not good team. It was just like, oh, that's dumb. I don't have them. Like, I don't have the Dodgers. Why don't I have the fucking Dodgers, man?
Oh,
Like,
speaking of
how?
Dodgers,
Yeah.
not to cut you off. Um, I see a guy, I'm working, right? I see a guy wearing a Dodger jersey and a cowboy hat, Dallas Cowboy hat. I'm like,
Okay.
I was like, that's strange. He goes, I like the Cowboys, and I was born in Los Angeles. I was like, oh, okay. And I like the Dodgers. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, that's cool. But and then I waited a couple of seconds, and I was like, oh, I see the resemblance now. I see the correlation between the two teams. He goes, how? I was like, they do good in the regular season, but when it comes to postseason, you guys shit the bed. He goes, yeah, you're basically right. Because the Cowboys have a good fucking season. They always have a good season. But once it comes to the playoffs, they shit the bed. They're lucky if they get out of the first round. And sure enough, and he agreed with me. He goes, no, you're absolutely right. I was like, the Dodgers
Yeah.
do fucking awesome. They get home field advantage and they get swept.
They get
Yeah,
beaten with a trout.
yeah, basically. Well, Trout,
Like, that's how vicious it is. Out of
yeah,
nowhere,
basically.
trout to the face. Like,
Well, he's on the DL right now, so
so so I've been going down these rabbit holes, right?
okay.
Because uh, um and what happened was I ended up for like almost an entire day. So we have laboratory days where I'm in a laboratory situation
You taking
making
a shit?
no, not lavatory,
Oh, okay.
laboratory, like I'm making things, right?
Oh, okay. Gotcha, gotcha,
And
gotcha.
so I'm making stuff in this lab situation, and like it drives me crazy. It drives me absolutely nuts. So I started like I started thinking about life if I was Mitch Hedberg, right? So are you familiar with who Mitch Hedberg is?
Yeah.
Okay,
I've seen
comedian.
his stand up.
So all of a sudden I thought to myself I would be Mitch Hedberg for the rest of the day. And so there I was in front of this machine talking to it as if it would understand. So I would, with your permission, I would like to tell a few jokes as Mitch Hedberg.
Okay.
I used to play sports, but then I realized that I could buy a trophy, and now I
Yeah.
am good at everything. I bought a
Okay.
donut. I bought a donut. They gave me a receipt. I said, we don't need to bring ink and paper into this transaction. I give you the money, and you give me the donut. End of story. An escalator can never break. It can only become stairs. I am sorry for your convenience. I think Bigfoot is blurry. That's a problem. It's not the photographer's fault that Bigfoot is blurry. But I think that makes him extra scary then. I saw a human pyramid once. It was very unnecessary. It did not need to exist. I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to too. I was at a restaurant and I ordered a chicken salad, but I think the chef misunderstood me. My salad was staring back at me and clucked. I bought an ant farm. Them fellas didn't grow anything, so they dug them up, and guess what I found? Ants. I think animal crackers make people think all animals taste the same. I assure you they do not. I was walking down the street with a friend. I said, I hear music, as if the other one cannot hear it if I take it away. I tried to walk into a Target, but missed. Now I'm shopping in the parking lot. My friend asked me if I wanted a frozen banana, but I said no. Then I realized I wanted a regular banana later. So yes. I don't have a girlfriend, but I do have a woman who'd be mad for me saying that. Thank you.
Okay. That is Mr. Rick as Mitch Hedberg.
And that is Mitch Hedberg being oh, I'm so glad I didn't make up those jokes. Oh, there we go. Hey, oh, there we go.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that hit like not at all. Do you know what doesn't not hit though?
What doesn't? Do tell
What
me.
hits every single time like clockwork?
What is that, Mr.
That's
Rick?
Dazzling Nails with Gale.
No.
Yeah, Dazzling Nails with Gale hits every time because they know what you want. Because they have market research that is unrivaled by anyone else. Yes, Dazzling Nails with Gale understands that you need to express yourself like most humans. It is a part of the natural order and existence of things. You want to look pretty. I do too. I need to look pretty. So how do you get yourself looking all pretty and fancified? You do that with Dazzling Nails with Gale. You need bright red nails because you're going on that date with that guy you found on Tinder, and you're just aching for some bacon, and you want to make a great first impression. You know what? Dazzling Nails with Gale is going to be there for you. If you are if you have decided to take up bowling and you want everyone in the entire bowling alley to understand that this is your first time bowling, you can spell out I am bowling now on your fingertips with the letters that you can get from Dazzling Nails with Gale. Dazzling Nails with Gale is so easy to operate and work with because they take the guesswork out of it. You clean your nails. Everybody needs to have clean nail beds, including you, JT. You need clean nail beds. Then, after you do that, after you clean your nails, then you put on the applique and then you put the topper on to seal the deal. You're done. It is not hard. It's easy. It is so easy that I can do it. And JT has been seen in public doing it. And so if you need a little pick-me-up, if you want to really like go forth into the world and let them know that you are not just a fashion plate, but you are the next American Idol, you should go to Dazzling Nails with Gale, only on Facebook and wherever you get your things. Back to you, JT.
It's Justin from Mrs. Gale. As of Thursday, she will be with Color Street years.
For years.
4 years. Four.
For
Number four.
years.
Yeah.
For
4 years.
years.
4 years. 4 years.
But how many years?
4 years.
Well, yes, I understand. A very long time. For years. And
Right.
years?
No. She's gonna be with Color Streak one, not two, not three, four.
But how many? You said
I
not
just
three
said.
for years.
No, it's not 3 years, it's 4 years.
That's what I said. She'll be with them for years.
No, 4 years. The
For
number
years.
4 years.
Years that are multiple after a certain point. But what point are we getting to?
The number 4.
Can you say it in Spanish so I can understand?
Okay, let's do the count. Let's do the count. All right. 1, two, two, 3,
Three
4.
years.
No, the number 4. You know how you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Listen.
Oh,
No, that's 1. This is
Deux.
1.
Trois.
Yeah,
Quatre.
exactly.
She has. Oh, you're saying that she's been there for cinco años.
Right. Whatever the hell you just said.
I said for years.
5.
She's been there with them for years. Cuatro años. Por favor, Montanga Salado Hadro Cerrado de las Puertas. Please stand clear of the doors. They'll be closing behind you momentarily.
Okay.
But so for 4 years, for a multiple of 2, which is 2 times 2.
Right, equals 4.
That's how long she's been.
Yeah.
That many of trips around the sun.
Right.
Basically. She is in her quad annual.
Right.
Celebration. Exactly. She is in a quad annual celebration.
So
is she doing anything for this quad annual celebration?
Well, we're going down to. Well, first of all, they're gonna have fireworks for her.
Really?
Yeah.
Like sparklers, or are we talking like snakes?
Sparkly dudes. Yeah.
What about little poppets?
Yeah, the poppets and all that. It's gonna be pretty good.
Roman candles.
They're gonna have fireworks for her. She's gonna have shit in the air and all that.
Cause it's a big old flag. It's a big fucking flag, and its colors are red, white, and blue.
Yeah. And you know what's gonna happen as of we're recording this on a Tuesday, which is the 2nd. Do you know what happened? Do you know what tomorrow is supposed to be?
Tomorrow is the day before the next day.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the day. It would be January.
Okay.
July.
I'll give you a hint. It happened 18 months to the day.
Oh, is this your 18-month chip for being sober?
Yep.
Yeah, good job, man.
So basically, me and the wifey will, whatever. So me and wifey are celebrating, and then we'll be down in Columbus, Ohio.
Ohio gozaimasu.
Yeah. I was talking to one of my friends from Ohio and all that, and him and his wife, they golf and all that. So JT might be bringing his golf bag somehow. Is gonna find his way.
Yeah, man. You need to head on down to the Top Golf and hit it.
Oh yeah. I was looking at. Speaking of golfing, I actually did a little bit of research at Top Golf in Raleigh, right?
Okay.
So I'm looking at, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's got different bays. It's got 3 levels. I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, actually.
I was like, all right, this is dope. I like this. So I was looking at the drinks and all that. And I'm like, I was looking at the menu and all that. They got some dope ass fucking food there.
They do.
I was like,
It is
ooh,
delicious.
yeah, that is right. So, we're talking about golfing and all that. You know what I got in the mail?
No, what did you get in the mail?
I got more balls.
You got more balls. Tell me in detail about all of your balls.
Well, they're all nice yellow neon colors, and that's gonna be it. So hopefully, I didn't go golfing today. I'll probably be going golfing tomorrow before I have to go to work. But since Mr. Rick is gone, he had to take some, he had to take a pee-pee break. He had to go pedal. So this will be a good thing to walk away from this podcast. But in the meantime, let me tell you where you can find this lovable podcast. You can find the TFP on any social media platform that you listen to this podcast. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, and all that other fun stuff. No, not really Instagram, just on Facebook. Go and like the page. Merch link is going to be in the bio. You can also find me, JT Project, where I interview local bands, cigar smokers, and everything else known to man. And then you can follow me on all the social media platforms. I also have All Things Coffee, which you can go and invite yourself and all that. We're like 850 some odd people strong. I'm not really that sure right now, but we have a grand old time over there. You can follow I have Project Kraken, which is me and Mr. Rick's page, uh where we just fought around and all that. And then you can find us, you can also find me on the Dog Pound, which was my podcast, my platform before, with Unrestricted Radio, which is no longer there. Miss Stacy Lee, big shout out to you. You can, go and like that page too. So basically, yeah, you can follow us anywhere, or you could just Google us and we'll pop up somewhere, whatever.
We
But
will
Mr.
pop
Rick is
we
back
won't
from
pop
his
up in
pedal
your
break.
DMs though.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
slide into your DMs.
Slide into the DMs.
And Mr. Rick is back from his pee break.
Oh, it happens, dude. Like, so because we started a little bit early, because things.
Things,
So
things.
I know that I have my time. Like, time is precious. My time is a toddler in a tiara, right? It's precious and
Yeah.
short. So
So
I
I got a question for you.
I love questions.
So I posted something up on the Book of Faces.
Okay.
Now, when you decide to leave this great earth of ours,
Yes.
what type of song do you want to be played at your funeral?
Oh man. So I've actually thought about this a lot.
Wow.
And it's I think what I want to do
Okay.
is like in my younger days I thought that Welcome to the Black Parade would be like
Oh,
a
okay.
really good song, right?
Right.
Angry Young Man from Billy Joel.
Okay.
Really, really good. Um uh Lullaby from Billy Joel, actually.
Oh,
But
okay.
there's from that same album, River of Dreams, there's a song called 2000 Years, which uh it chronicles the last 2000 years of human existence.
Okay.
And it's just like, yeah, but it's all set to the tune of There's a Hole in the Bucket.
Ah, dear
So
Liza, dear
like da
Liza.
da 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 da. There's a
Oh yeah, yeah,
hole
yeah,
in
yeah. I
the
remember that.
bucket, dear Martha, dear Martha.
So like I said, I put this up on the Book of Faces, and I got some good, I got some some interesting things, and we can expand on this in a Pop Goes the Weasel.
Pop goes the weasel. Yes. That is
Okay,
fantastic, especially if you have a closed casket.
yeah, there you
Like,
go.
if you have a
How
closed
about
casket.
I think I wrote this one in. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Oh my God. Okay, what if Let the Bodies Hit the Floor and It's Raining Men are just a continuation of the same song?
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. A mishmash with
Yeah,
a
it's
mashup.
yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Staying Alive.
Nice.
How
Nice.
about, well, this could be, this is more of a female thing. Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead.
Nice. Nice. Well played.
Uh, Zombie by the Cranberries or Tommy
Um
Vex from Bad Wolves,
I
but we
would
won't
do
say that.
if you're if you're um if you're doing zombie like something like
What happens if you pass away and your funeral's on Halloween?
oh yeah, man.
Yeah. How about another one bites the dust?
Nice.
We got don't
Don't
fear
fear
the
the
Reaper,
Reaper.
right?
They're
Wake me
coming
up
to take
before.
me away. Haha. They're coming to take me away. Ho ho. I think
Okay.
that would be great.
Yeah, that would be good. There's so many. This one's good. Wake me up before you go go.
Oh my God, that's great.
That is awesome. I like that one. That one was a good one. Um, there's so many different ones. There's so many out there that you could have been mine. I
Don't
don't know.
let the sun.
Living Dead Girl by
Oh
Rob
my God,
Zombie.
that would be hilarious.
That would be awesome. Uh,
Um,
I don't even know what else. What else is going there? So
uh,
I know that Mr. Rick is a musician.
our lips are sealed.
That is a good one. I like that one. I like that. That one's good. So I was I was now Mr. Rick is a bona fide musician.
I
I
am.
am not. I listen to music and I interview people who make music,
And you
which is
enjoy, but you
but I
enjoy
enjoy the
music.
music and all that. I know how to play chopsticks. That's as much as I know. So,
Chopsticks and chopsticks
okay.
and chopsticks.
Now I have a nephew, right? He's
Okay.
what, 4 years old? Gail's yelling through the speakers. She's like, "No, he's not four. He's five, or whatever the hell he is." But he's going to give his mommy and daddy a run for his money. For them now, his father dabbles in the music a little bit.
Okay.
He has a guitar and something like that, right? So he pretends he plays guitar, like air guitar or whatever, right? So,
Yeah.
which is good. So, things that kids say, okay? It's a big thing. Kids, it's amazing what comes out of this kid's mouth, right? So, my wife is on a text chain with her two sisters and her aunt, right?
Right.
So, it goes like this. So, there's a post that comes from the one of her the daughter, the sister, and it says, "Please play with your own penis guitar."
Penis guitar.
Right. Okay. I swear to God. And Gail doesn't know anything about music or guitars or anything like that. And I'm like, is he playing his Jonah, who's the the my nephew is playing his penis as a guitar.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm like, what? I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I was like, is he playing his air guitar or whatever? Right? What happened was he was sitting on daddy's lap and he was playing with daddy's ding ding his guitar. Okay.
His
We'll just
guitar.
call his guitar, right? So for we're trying to keep this PG. And his mother goes, you don't play with other people's, things.
Right.
Oh, I'm just playing with his guitar, with his penis guitar. I was like, no,
Wow.
you play with your own penis guitar. You don't play anybody else's penis guitar.
Oh my.
I was just shaking my head. I was like, nah, that, no. I was like, okay, whatever.
That's really awkward really quickly.
I was like, well, he's going to give a run for his money with his mommy and daddy. That's for sure.
It's just going to
He
be a
was
cray. Yeah, that's going to get crazy real quick.
so just out of curiosity, I saw this. He had the glasses on, so he would remember the eclipse, right?
Yeah.
So he was looking at the eclipse. You know what he said?
What did he say?
He likes the eclipse more than he likes his mommy.
Wow.
I was like, wow. I was like, that is funny.
Wow.
I swear to God, this kid is too goddamn funny. He's got hair like you wouldn't believe it. Jesus. I wish I
Wow.
had his hair. He has hair like you wouldn't believe it. But yeah, it's crazy. So, oh God. Oh man.
so
What else?
so I know that there's something that we've been trying to keep up with. And
Oh, yeah.
there's so I'm ready for you, man.
Okay.
Let's skirt this a little bit and let's say what mottos are we going to work through today?
Oh, you just zigged. You just zagged. I wanted to go zig. You zagged.
Where were you zigging to?
I was zigging to a bone.
Oh, well then let's pick a bone and then let's get
Oh,
some
we're,
state
we're, we're
capitals
gonna pick a
and
bone
then
because
let's do
I
some
know.
rapid fires.
Oh, that's good because I got a lot more, but that we'll just hold that off to another day. So my bone is this. Actually, this is a compound bone. This is a compound bone. Okay. Well, it's a compound bone. It deals with the same thing. Okay. Mr. Rick is a licensed driver. My son's a licensed driver. Sweet Pea is a licensed driver. We all know the rules of the road. Okay? We all know. We all know. We know what a stop sign looks like. We know what a yield sign looks like. We know all this fucking shit. All right? Now, there's a place in my area. I go get my coffee. There's a stop sign. Okay, no problem. I stop on the opposite side. There is no stop sign. Why are people fucking stopping? Do not stop at their. This is the reason why my son likes driving with me because I lose my ever loving shit. I really do.
Not
This is
just your
how
shit, your ever loving
I,
shit.
I lose my shit. I really do. I was like, what the hell? I can understand you are coming to an intersection that doesn't have a stop sign. I can understand you slowing down, not stopping. All right?
Yeah,
You do not
you
stop.
don't know if someone's going to run that stop sign.
Right. I understand that. But if I'm stopped at a stop sign and you're stopped and you don't have a stop sign, why? Why? Go. And it's not just one car. It's multiple cars do the same fucking thing. At least out of the three cars, one should have a fucking brain.
Yeah, no. Most people behind the wheel of a car
Oh my God,
are.
I almost had an aneurysm. I
I
swear to
think you
God,
did
I
just
think
have
a
an
blood vessel
aneurysm.
just popped.
Did like your did you feel it in your eyeball? Like did it just go
No,
boom?
I was like, I was losing my ever loving shit.
Ever
So,
loving shit.
people, please, for the love of God, go back, look at your licenses, see, read, keep keep an eye, learn your fucking traffic signs, please, please. But here's another thing, okay? Now, as I leave Dunkin' Donuts, I have my coffee. I come out of the stop, and of course, the parking lot is fucking ridiculous. I was like, you need to be fucking ridiculous. You need a NASA degree to get out of this place.
Right.
So I go out, and there's a stop sign. There's another stop sign, but there's no stop sign on the other side. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So I make my stop. And people behind me are like, what is he waiting on? There's cars that don't have a stop sign. So how the hell do I know if this car is going to go straight or the car is going to turn? How do I know if they don't have their even they don't that's another thing. Fucking use your goddamn blinkers. You fucking morons. Please. For the love of God. Jesus. God. Okay.
Wow.
So I go and whatever it is. So that's one of my bones. Okay.
That's just a bone, people.
That's a bone. Now I got a second bone. If you are, okay, if you're driving and God forbid something happens, you're on a road and you hit a deer, okay, I can understand you not seeing anything because you're not reading the fucking signs. You're too busy fucking talking to fucking Shamo on your fucking phone or whatever you fucking are. You shouldn't be fucking talking on the phone anyway while you're fucking driving. But that's besides the point. I digress.
Yeah.
And you
So
hit
it's
a
like
a baby deer is like it's called a fawn, right? A
yeah, it is
fawn.
it's called a fawn. Look at
Okay.
you.
Whoever hit a baby deer, I wish you a life in fucking hell. Okay? First of all, if it's on a busy intersection, okay, I see. But this was in a fucking whatchamacallit, in like I mean, there's houses on both sides. Yes, it is. It's kind of I mean, it doesn't take that fucking thing. If you hit a deer, you hit a deer. You can't do that. Some deers are brainiacs, whatever.
Sometimes you can't
But
help it, right? We get
sometimes you
that.
can't help it. But you hit a fucking deer. You hit a fucking fawn. I don't like that. I will hit the person first before I hit a dog, a cat, a but seriously. I mean, no. I'll take out a human before I take out a fucking animal. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Well, I
I
mean,
mean,
so like I feel bad for the deers especially
yeah.
because we're like I'm not going to get on this whole ecology like bandwagon thing. Don't worry, I'm not going to bore you guys with my feelings on the environment. But the thing that you cannot deny is the
Hmm.
fact that their homes were where we now put our homes.
Right.
So if you're in what used to be farmland or forest, and you're surprised that there's a family of deer, no, what's wrong with you? Of course, there's going to be a family
Okay.
of deer. This is their house.
This just happened just like a couple of days ago. So I had to drop some money off at my ex's house. So as I turn, I see a deer crossing the side. I was far away. I was about maybe 500 yards away or something. I saw a deer crossing the path. Now everybody thinks that, oh, that deer passed. It's all good now.
No.
No, no, it's not. So I creep a little bit further. There was one deer. The deer looks over to the other side. He probably gave a head nod to the other fucking deer. Said,
Exactly.
okay, it's good to go. And there was a second deer that crossed. I mean, God forbid, there was nobody on the road, obviously. I saw it. I was like, nope. And then on top of that, I knew that those two deers took off. How do I know if there was any other deers that were trailing behind? So I went slow to pass them. This is the reason why when we leave to go to see you or to go to other places and we leave at night or during like the sun's ready to come up, I'm the one who's driving because you know what? When I'm on the back roads, Gail's not taking the back roads. If there's lights, if it's not Route 9 or a major thoroughfare, she ain't touching
She
it.
ain't there.
She ain't there. So basically, I usually do the driving during the day. I mean, during the morning and all that. So, yeah, that's that. So, but Mr. Rick, I think it's time for some mottos to see if you know anything.
Let's test my knowledge and see.
Let's test the knowledge. So far, you're doing pretty good. I would say you're at like what, 97%?
I'm really good at
You're pretty good.
the
You're pretty
state
good.
capitals.
Yeah, you're pretty good. I'll give you a 97. I'll give you a passing grade.
Yeah, that works.
Not bad. He's stupid. I'm just stupid. If you actually test me on this, I'm like, what?
Like, oh, girl, no.
Okay, so I'm trying to find like a long list, but we already did like the big ones. So we'll just go in alphabetical order.
Okay.
We're gonna go through C, the the C's, D's,
Okay.
and where can we stop? We'll stop at H.
We'll stop at
Because
H.
do you want to go with I? You want to try an I? You
Well,
want to
we
go
already did the eyes.
No, not really. Did we do the I?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we did
did.
the I.
Yeah, because
Yeah, we did it. Yeah, we did
I
that.
remember Iowa.
Oh, yeah. We did
Yeah,
that.
so
Yeah, I'm off. Oh, we never did we didn't do a K. I
nah.
know we did K's, but
Well, there's
okay.
only two
There's
with
only
K.
no, did we do two K's or did we do one K?
There is only two with K. There's Kansas and Kentucky.
Right, and we did Kentucky. So we'll see. If we have time, we'll do a K.
All
So,
right. All right,
all
let's
right,
see.
here we go. Are we
All right, here we
ready,
go. Here we
Mr.
go. Here we
Rick?
go.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
All
Here we
right.
go. What? Okay, I'll give you the way that we work it. If you're new to here, hi, my name is JT. That's Mr. Rick. How you doing?
Hey, what
Um,
up?
we're gonna. I give him the state motto. He can give me the state, and if he wants to show off how much he knows, which he does,
Which I do all
he
the
could do
damn
the
time.
state capital too. So here we go. Where's my little penny pen? Oh, here's my penny pen, even though I see two sitting right there. Okay, first one, easy one. The Golden State.
The Golden State Warriors come from California.
Okay, and
And if you're
what makes
so here's the thing about California. You would think that it's their capital is in Anaheim or maybe LA. No, it's Sacramento. So if you're going to see the Sacramento Kings, you're seeing it in the capital city.
And you know what? When I was growing up, and when I was in school, I would have got that wrong. A lot
Yeah,
of people would have
yeah.
got. A lot of kids would have got that wrong.
So all of these before we go, oh wow, yeah, Rick knows a lot. Just know that Rick has been asked these questions enough to get them wrong on so many occasions that all I have left is right answers.
Right. Okay. Next one. Ooh. What does that say? Oh, okay. The senatorial state.
The senatorial state?
CE is center, what the fuck?
The
Yeah.
centennial?
Yeah, there you go.
Connecticut?
No,
No.
no.
What? Okay, I don't know this motto.
Colorado.
Colorado. I thought
Yeah.
that was the Mile High State.
No, but what
So,
is the capital?
no, Denver, Colorado. I've flown in
And
and
what
out of Denver a lot. I love me
really?
some. Oh yeah. For some dumb reason, I
I
always
didn't
get
know you were at
rerouted to
Denver.
Denver. I don't know. I've only been to their
Oh,
airport
okay.
too. That's the funniest thing.
Okay. This one you got confused. Which is the Constitution state.
That would be Connecticut.
Right. And
Yes.
what is
And
the
if we're
capital?
going to Hartford, we would be in
Ooh,
their great capital.
okay. Now, I got a bonus question for you.
Okay.
What was before they left, what was their hockey's
Weren't they
nickname?
the Hartford Whalers?
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. Yeah, I know
Look
some
at
shit.
that. He
What
is
up?
multiple. Okay. Now we're gonna be at the D's.
Well, there's
Uh,
only one
right.
because
Okay.
Dakota doesn't count.
No, it doesn't.
So, my
Okay.
parents are actually from this state, the Blue Hen State.
Is it the front? Well,
Well, it's the
that one
home of
I'll
the Blue Hens at U of D. That would be University of Delaware,
and
and
what's the capital?
that would be Dover, which is also the location of their world famous Air Force Base.
And they have Dover Downs there.
Yes, they do.
Yes, which I really want to go there,
Have
but
you never been to Dover Downs?
I haven't been to Dover.
Oh my God, dude, you need to catch a
I
race.
Yeah, I gotta that there's one I want to try to get to one. It's in Wall Township
Oh
Speedway,
yeah.
and it's right across the street from my golf range that I go to. So
Dude,
let's see.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can't tell you, yeah, growing up, how many times we ended up going to Dover Downs. Like that was, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get to one of those because my aunt used to go there all the time. Like she does, she's a big NASCAR fan, so she likes to do this. Okay, last one. Well, right now we're at the H's. Wow, this is this is a gimme. The Aloha State,
That would be Hawaii.
Hawaii,
And
and
if
give me just
you will be in Honolulu
okay.
if you're at their capital.
Okay, here we go.
Now,
We'll do the last. We'll do the K, the one that I couldn't believe that we lost this. The Sunflower State,
is that so that'd be Kansas?
right? And what is the capital of Kansas?
Topeka.
Topeka.
Oh,
That's
Topeka, Kansas. Yeah, so
okay.
yeah, man, like Have
All
you
right, here we
have
go.
you
Here we
been to
go.
Hawaii?
No,
Oh my God,
I
dude.
know my cousin Kathleen, and because he was involved in the 9/11 shit,
Yeah.
him, he survived, obviously.
Well,
Um,
that's fantastic.
they took a trip to Hawaii. They gave him a trip to Hawaii.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Um, okay, let's finish this up. I don't know how the hell we missed this. Uh, okay, the Pine Tree State.
The Pine Tree State?
Yeah, pine like the tree.
Uh, I have no idea. Are we still in the K's?
No, actually,
I
no.
didn't
We're in
think
the
so.
M's. We're in the M's now.
We're in the
For some
M's.
strange reason, we didn't cover this.
Would that be Minnesota?
Where am I at? I just
Where? I
lost
don't
it.
know.
No, you're in Maine,
You're in Maine. If I'm in Maine,
right?
oh, this one I always fuck up. No, 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 no. Because it's Augusta.
Oh, you got okay. All right,
Fuck.
I'll give
Do
you
you know,
that.
and this is why. This is how I remember. I have an Uncle Lloyd he's a Maina. So
Huh?
but his family moved to Georgia, Augusta,
Oh,
Georgia.
right.
And that's how I remember
Oh, okay.
he may be
All right.
still in Maine, but his heart is in Augusta.
Ah,
So the heart of Maine is Augusta.
so we're gonna start. You know what? Okay, we'll just do one more M, and then we'll just continue on then later on. I mean, next week.
Yeah.
What?
We'll move boldly forward.
Um. Okay, the last one I'm gonna give you is probably an easy one. The Bay State.
The Bay,
Yeah, Bay.
Maryland?
Nope. We already did
Well,
Maryland.
Massachusetts then.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
that right. And the capital is
The Boston,
Aston.
Massachusetts. Boston,
The
Boston,
Boston Tea Party.
Massachusetts.
So, Mr. Rick,
Hey yo,
I want to know, do you have any rappies?
I do have some rappies. We were talking about you going to a baseball game earlier, and I know that you're a
Yes.
big baseball fan.
Oh, yes, I am.
So, like, let's talk about um yeah, let's talk about
Let's talk about sex, baby.
stuff. Okay. So let's talk about the
Yeah.
summer and baseball. Ready?
Oh, summer baseball. I like that.
Summer and
Some loving.
baseball. So
Yeah.
what the only thing we're missing is apple pie.
Oh,
So so how does first, do you like watching baseball live when it's a day game or a night game?
mm, are we talking professional?
It doesn't matter. Professional, triple
I
A,
would like, hmm, I would say
night game. That's
night
what's
game.
up. So how does the experience differ when you're in the summer sun versus, like, when you're underneath the lights?
I would say I see it's a little bit different. The ball's going to carry different from the wind. Um, if you're at a night game, it's a little bit different than a day game. Night game, it's a little bit cooler. During the day game, since I have a like chrome dome, whatever, I don't like to be scorched because
Okay,
I
well, there's
like to
that. Yeah.
stay out in the sun. Uh, The sun, maybe you can't catch the ball right off the bat, and but at night I like basically night games.
You're a
I'm gonna
night
say
game
night
guy.
games. I'm a night game guy.
So obviously, baseball games give you that moment to have some fun family bonding time, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite moment of going to the parks with your boy?
Oh, if I go with my son loves when like we'll go to we go to the minor league games and whatever. So we can stand anywhere we want. So we're in the outfield. I'll make fun of people. I'll do this. So basically, me and him will just have a bonding time or whatever. Like, oh, he got what? There's certain things that I don't know that he's telling me certain things. And then, I'll make jokes here and there or whatever, and, making fun of people or whatever. And Joseph's like, what the hell? And, get a picture or whatever. And the funny thing is, he brings this up to me where we're in the outfield, and he always wanted to move around. He always wanted to go from one side of the field, from the right to the left, this, that, the other thing. Now he just wants to stay there now. I'm the
Huh.
one that wants to keep moving around. And he's like, where the hell did this come from? I was like, well, whatever. I like to, walk around the stadium and all that. That's what I usually did when I go to other baseball fields. I would walk around the stadium to see what's around and whatever. But yeah, that's the bonding time that I like with my son and all that. So he cracks me up and I crack him up. And it's a father son moment.
So, what makes like the summer nights watching a game? What sparks the the joy in you? Like the what do you think about when you say, "Oh wow, yeah, I'm going to a night game." Like what
Oh, but it's
yeah,
just the atmosphere. It's the atmosphere. You just go. You might run into somebody that you know. You might run into somebody that you don't know that you get famous JT project. If I'm wearing a thing, come and say hello to me. You get random interactions, and Bus is always there. It's like fucking, you meet people, you do shit and whatever. There's always shit to do there. So, you're not bored and whatever. You can't, it's just they always got something going on every inning. Uh Everything. They got an eyeball race, they got the egg and cheese and pork roll race, they got a fucking eyeball race, they got fucking uh t-shirt cannons and all that. It's just the atmosphere is pretty good.
it's all over the place. So, how
Yeah.
does the energy of the crowd differ when it's like a mid-season summer game versus like any other time of the year, really?
Well, at night, if it's a get because all my games now are going to be night games. So it's like now since it's the summer, the kids are out, and you get a lot more people at the games and all that. My son fucking hates that shit, but that's what it is. Nobody one thing is that, and kudos to my wife too and all that, I have seats in, when I got my season tickets, I got the seats, but I think we sat in those seats for like half the game, and then we just left and we went out into the outfield because you could sit down, you could sit on the grass, watch the game and all that. You can, you could do other things. You could take pictures with the cows. No, it's not my ex-wife. Um, like that, and you're like right there. I was like, you might get a toss up from a thing, then you got to battle all these fucking little stupid ass kids that go, "Ah, catch the ball, I caught the ball." Like they go, oh, another bone I have, another bone. I mean, this is a bone to add to that bone. Why is it during the game you're yelling during the game to the left fielder, "Can I get a ball?" Like, you're in the middle of a baseball game, you
Yeah,
fucking
he's got to
idiots.
catch it first.
He's got to have the ball first, you fucking morons. It's fucking hilarious. But I digress. Squirrel.
But we digress. Um, so so what's some of the weird shit that happens at a game that have become like traditions? Everybody knows about things like the wave, but what are some things that you've seen that you haven't necessarily seen everywhere that you're like, wow,
Yeah.
what the fuck did I just witness?
Not, I haven't seen any weird shit. I mean, they have the race that they have an eyeball race, which is three giant eyeballs. And then they have the fucking pork roll cheese. What is it? Pork roll cheese and egg race. And that's basically it. You can't there's nothing really. I mean, they have the wave obviously, and we just look at each other and like, what the fuck are they doing? But no, nothing major. You got stupid they got the mascot Buster that does fucking some crazy shit.
So like uh, I don't do you remember the height of the Philadelphia Phillies?
Yeah,
Like
the Philly Fanatic.
the Philly fanatic when he was going on his tangents and tirades.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
yeah,
Huge.
like that shit was
Now,
wild.
here's a question for you. What is your top now? When you say mascot, what mascot do you think of?
Okay, so if it's baseball, I think of either the Philly fanatic or the San Diego chicken
Okay, I got you. Okay, I'm with you on
because
that
I'm
one.
old and
Yeah.
and let's be honest, the both of
And
those
where
things
did
are.
the say? Okay, here's a question. Here's a bonus question. With the San Diego Chicken, what TV show was he on?
Oh my god, it's not the wide wide world of sports, is it?
No.
No, what was the San Diego chicken on?
Okay, I'll give you a hint. Johnny Bench was on the show too.
What?
The Baseball Bunch
Oh my god.
with Tom Lasorda was the whatchamacallit guy. He was the go. He was the genie.
I completely forgot about the baseball bunch.
Ah,
Like it
see,
had left the zeitgeist of my brain.
yeah, the Baseball Bunch, yeah.
That's wackiness.
Okay, I have a now. This is going off. Now you got me going on a tangent now.
This is what we do.
So okay, now I came back to this thing. There's a fire department, okay, that's in California. I gave you the state. Okay. It's still it's a working firehouse.
Okay.
Okay. What TV show came out of that firehouse? It was back in the day.
I don't know. The only thing, and I know it has nothing to do with anything. The only thing running through my head right now is Car 54. Where are you? But
I
that's
knew you were going to say that. I knew
it's
you were
just
going
the
to say
only
car.
thing running through my head right now, and it's not right.
Okay. How about emergency?
Oh my god! Why
Emergency
can't
51.
Emergency 51? That,
Now, if you
yeah.
looked up on Facebook, they have a group page on that, which I am a fan of, which I just joined. I didn't know it was around. Oh my God. I used to run home from school, did my homework, had to watch that. Had to watch it.
That
That
was
was
your
awesome.
jam, man.
That was my jam. Awesome. So, yeah. Okay, here's a bonus. Here's another question. Man, we're all over the fucking place. And
We
how did
are.
I get so southern? Um, what was the hospital called?
All right.
He's doing the Google.
I am
He's
from
got to Google it.
also from emergency TV show.
I think that's
All
right.
right. So the actual one that they used was Harbor UCLA Medical Center. It used to be called Harbor General Hospital,
Okay. What did
and
they used to call it?
I have no idea what they called it.
Rampart.
The Rampart.
Yeah. When they used to call in on their big ass fucking phones, used to call in and they say, Rampart, this is emergency 51. It's like, go ahead, 51, whatever. That whole thing.
Wow.
Okay. Back. Yeah, we just went
We
straight.
just went
We went
completely left
curvy.
field.
We
All
went
right,
left
so I'm
field,
just
right
going
field.
to I'm just going to ask like two more questions and then we'll
All right.
we'll kick this dead horse.
Yeah.
Um what's your favorite part of the game day experience?
Hmm. Best part of the game day experience. I say just watching the game with Sweet Pea if she comes with me or my son, basically. And just hanging out in the outfield, just chilling out and making fun of people. It's awesome.
It's the social aspect.
Yeah, it's like more of a social aspect for mine.
All right, and finally, who's got the best ballpark to visit?
Oh, best ballpark. Oh my God. I'm going to say out of all the ballparks I've been to, I'm going to say, hmm, let me think. No, not that one. No. I'm going to say Phoenix. I'm going to say Arizona
Phoenix.
because for once they had a lot. I took a tour of the whole entire area of the whole field. We went on the tour. I went to the game. The game day experience was awesome. I walked around, and plus they had a pool there. Um, and it's indoors and whatever. That's my second dome I've been to. Yeah, right now I'm gonna say Phoenix. I'm gonna say Phoenix. And as the second one, I can't even tell you what I would do with a two. What would be my second one? Damn. Nothing blows my skirt up with that. Nothing major. I've been to Baltimore. I would like to go there again. I've been to Pittsburgh on multiple occasions. Um, no, Phoenix. Phoenix was the one that I wasn't drunk at.
It's
All the
like I
other
was not
states I
drunk at
was
that
drunk.
one.
I wasn't drunk at that one. So yeah, I would say Phoenix is the best one to date so far.
Very cool, man. And that
Baltimore
is
would probably
that
be up
thusly
there.
concludes our rapid fire questions.
Oh, No rapid fire questions.
No. So,
Yeah,
so my question there, JT, I think you already
yeah,
told these wonderful people, but
yeah.
we need to reiterate real fast. Where can we find some lovely JT stuff?
Oh, JT stuff. Well, like I said before, I'm all over the place. I'm like shit. I'm everywhere. You can follow me on the Book of Faces, JT Project. All my links will be right there. You can follow me there. I'm on Insta. I'm on Twitter, but really I don't do that much on Twitter. Um, I do. I basically stay on Facebook and Instagram. I got interviews coming up shortly. I'm looking for other bands and all that. Everybody's in the process of making their fucking best album over there. I've heard songs from another band, which I follow from Jump Street, my first podcast, my first interview I ever did with them. They're fans of the show and all that. Um, they just put out a second single, which is fucking phenomenal. It's probably going to be one of their heaviest albums yet. Um, yeah, that's I'm all over the place and all that, but enough about me and my things. Oh, also, all things coffee. Go like, subscribe to the page, like the page, invite your friends, family, uh, corrections officers, your parole officers, your drug dealers, and anybody
Gotta
that you
get those
have.
drug dealers.
You got to get those drug dealers. But enough about me. Enough about bantering about me. Mr. Rick, where can they find you?
Well, of course, you need to like and follow Splintered Reality on Facebook, on Instagram, on all of the socials, because we've got new material coming out this month. We have a music video that's going to hit the ground. We've got all kinds of crazy shit going on. So make sure that you are checking us out, spreading the good word. The more people that know that, okay, so let's look at it like this. If you really love Splintered Reality and you really love uh, JT Project and all of this, then spread it because you love what we do, right? But if you are, let's say you listen to this out of spite, what if you listen to this and you absolutely hate me and everyone that's associated with me? And I'd be okay with that if you ended up being like very hateful towards all of us. Let's say you do hate us. How about this? If you hate me so much, why don't you share this a lot? That way I'll be too busy to do this podcast and I'll be making millions of dollars. You won't have to see me again because you're too busy watching another musical station other than what I'll be on. And there we go. Done and done. Either way, we'll both be happy and life will be great. Make sure that you're also listening to this fucking podcast, 3 beers in, because yeah, we do weird shit and it's great.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
JT.
But
Oh yeah, there
wait a
was,
minute.
but oh, make sure that you're buying a T-shirt at Project Kraken at
Oh
Spreadshirt
yeah, there you
because
go.
that's important.
Because me and Mr. Rick, Mr. Rick needs cables for his thingamabobs,
My
and I need
fuckers.
to buy more golf clubs that wifey's gonna hit me over the head with, and cigars and coffee mugs. But as that being said, Mr. Rick, I think it's time we say goodbye to the people for another episode.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, why are you letting your children of all ages listen to this? We say the word fuck way too many times. You're a bad parent, and something's wrong with your brain. But I digress. It is always our pleasure to entertain you for this hour, sometimes hour and a half, sometimes 2, sometimes 17 hours. We appreciate your patronage. We appreciate your attendance. But the thing that we appreciate the most is the fact that you still think we're cool. So good night. Goodbye. Bang.
Good night, guys. And like I always say, Akuna Matata. Bye bye now.